Okay, good morning, everybody. I hope everybody's doing great this morning in Texas. And of course, let me just introduce myself. As you know, this is our first, okay? Please pardon us. This is our first live show, okay? I'm so sorry if I'm not going to be, that professional, but I'll try my best, okay? So, I am Elisa Belderol, and I'm your host for today. And I'm really glad to get this chance, this opportunity to interview a very special person in my life. Okay, and you'll know why she's very special. But just a little bit of background about myself. I am an assistant principal here in Austin, Texas, and at the same time, as you can see, I'm wearing a national campaign for financial literacy. This is what I do when I'm not at school. I educate people about financial literacy. Okay, and so I've been doing this one since 3.5 years ago, and that's why I'm very passionate about what I do. But for today, it's not going to be about me. Okay, so for today, we're going to interview again, like I said, a very special person, and she's very special because she's my sister. Okay, so I get the privilege to, talk to her about, her life, okay, her struggles, and her success. Okay, so without further ado, let me just call on now. As you can see, she's here now. Sheryll Abril, and I think it's 8 o'clock in the evening in the Philippines, right? Um,
Yes.
let me just let her introduce herself and tell her a little bit something about herself.
Okay. Good evening to our viewers. Good evening to my dear sister, Ate Lisa. Um, I'm Sheryll D. Abril, formerly Sheryll D. Hamco. Okay. To tell you a little about myself, I was born and raised here at Tarlac City, Philippines. Okay. We were uh, eight sisters in the family. Okay, my dad is a watch repairer in a sidewalk. Okay, and my mom is a housekeeper. No, yes, is a house mom. Yes, and I graduated in a public school when I was in my elementary days, and graduated at the College of the Holy Spirit, which is a Catholic school in my secondary, and college. I graduated at in a university. Okay, I took up a Bachelor of Science major in accountancy, and took up a Bachelor in Secondary Education major in mathematics. Okay, um, so before uh, things were really tough. No, in our lives, we were really poor. We can say poor, but not poor in spirit, because our father taught us how to accept life and to how to face the challenges. Okay, so our dad taught us how to be strong and how to cope up with the life challenges. Okay, and with this, uh, uh, it gave me an inspiration to be contented in our life, and being contented in your life, that is the way, or uh, that is the basic um, way how to be successful in life. If you accept what you are, and then you can strive more. Okay, so what more, I am also at present, I'm also a mother of four, wherein my children, uh, three of my children, all have the same birthday. Okay, that's awesome. Okay, and at present, we have, I think, um, few businesses wherein my husband and I build, and at present, uh, uh, we thank God for the blessings that, despite this pandemic, He's always there, giving us strength and enlightening us how to cope up with this situation we are in now. And we were happy that lots of people were always there, during our hard times, and also our light times, and our uh, we are with them and they are with us, no matter what. Okay, so perhaps that's all I can say for now.
Yes, thank you so much for that. You know, she has a very wide range. If she's gonna tell us about her story, then we're gonna spend the whole day, maybe like 5 days. 'Cause I know I knew her since she was a baby. I took care of her. Actually, I'm the older sister. Okay, I'm the second
Yes.
sister of eight, and you're the fifth, right, Cheryl? You're the
Yes.
fifth. Okay, she was the baby, and I was like growing up. I was there like a second mom because whenever my mom is not there, I would take care of them, right?
Yes.
So,
And she's like a, sort of my mom. I
yeah,
used to I used to clean the house, and the pail. I used to
all day.
uh yes. But I used to uh
Pump. There's no
pump. there's no there's no
pause.
uh yeah,
Pause.
faucet yet. Yes. That's
Yeah.
my duty.
Responsibilities to do in the household. Okay.
Yes.
The one telling them what to do.
Yes.
Now look at her, right? She's very successful, and I'm so proud of her. But you know, the goal for today is to be able to like share what she did so that you can learn from her, okay? Because I know there's a lot of people out there who struggle in life, okay? And you know, the goal is for us to be able to know to share with you, you know, like even though you're the poorest of the poor, okay, even though your family is struggling, okay, even though you think it's impossible to be successful, you know, here's a success story, okay, how she did it, you know, we're gonna learn from her, okay. So you ready for the question, Sheryl?
Yes. I
Right.
hope I can answer it.
You
I'll just
can.
answer it based from my experience, okay?
Experience, okay. So
Yes.
question number one, okay, so when did you consider yourself a success?
Oh, uh, perhaps I can say that success has different meaning. If your meaning of being success is you can pay your bills and loans, and you have your own house, and you have your own car you drive, and you have lots of friends who help you all the way, and your family, then perhaps that's success for me.
Yes, awesome, awesome. Okay, so yeah, yeah, success like depends on the person, right? You can
Yes.
say a person is not successful, but you know, for him or for her, okay, based on what she has or he has, then he considers himself a success. Okay, so that's awesome. Okay, question number
Thank you.
two. Okay, let me just see there. Okay, now the view is on gallery on YouTube because it was not a while ago. I need gallery. Okay. Question number two. Okay. What advice would you give to someone starting out?
Okay. So actually, that was asked before when my husband was interviewed by some medias, and he said that
On the person, right?
someone someone who is starting out, uh, he needs to be patient, he needs perseverance, and more plan, and of course prayers. So that's all.
Awesome. Yes. Okay. So you see, you know, she's also a mother, a woman of faith. Okay, very strong in faith. And our dad brought us like that. Okay, so we always
Yes.
go to church. You know, Catholics. Okay, so we go to confession. Like he's very, you know, very diligent in making sure. Okay, that we are good Catholics. Okay, so you know, you work, but make sure. Okay, you
Yes.
also pray, but you don't just pray. Make sure there's action, right?
Yes, because when everything goes, there's only one thing that remains, and it is God who will strengthen us and gives us hope always.
Yes. Remember that time, Cheryl, when we did not have food because there's many
Yeah.
times, right?
Yes, I remember when I was in high school, uh our mother only gave us money enough for our lunch. So the money that we have when we are at school is just enough for to buy us lunch. And so, you know, in school we have the break time, the recess in the morning and the afternoon. And, you know, when during our break time in the morning, I will just stay in the library. And my classmates always ask me, why are you always at the library? I said, I'm doing something, my homework, and I'm not ready for the next class. I have to read like that. And so perhaps that also helps a lot in finishing my school.
Yes, that's true. I remember also when I was in school, I would not go to lunch. And they're like my classmates were wondering why I'm not with them during lunch. It's because I don't have lunch. I
Yes.
don't have money to buy lunch. So they're
Yes,
always right.
and oftentimes uh we walk home.
Yeah, we walk home.
Yes.
Imagine how many miles is like
Um,
5 miles, I think.
Kilometers, perhaps that's 6 kilometers or 7 kilometers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
imagine walking in
School
the
from
highway.
school. Yeah.
Remember that walking in the highway because you don't have
Yes.
money to, ride the tricycle or ride the
Yes.
bus. Okay, but
Yeah.
yeah, that's hard work. Okay, because you persevere, right? Because you don't want to stay in that stage. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, next question. Okay, how do you push through your worst times? Because you've been through worst times, I know that.
Yes. We've been in our worst times uh, since we were young. You know that we always struggle and always have challenges. I always put in mind until now that life in this world is not that easy. It always have challenges. Sometimes you will lose in these challenges, but the what is important is that you know how to move on, how to stand from that failure, and to move on, and to uh, take action, and to make that challenges an experience for you uh, to go and stand up uh, on your own.
Mm-hmm. I agree
Yes,
with that, okay? Because whenever you're down, the thing is, every mistakes, every failure is not really a failure. It's your chance to learn, right?
yes,
You learn from your mistakes, you learn from your failures, and that's that way you're getting stronger, okay?
yes.
So,
And I just thought of when I just remembered when we were in our high school days when I have problems. You know, although it's light or heavy problems or burden, I always go to the chapel and I pray, and that clears my mind until now. Although I don't go to church, but I prayed and have a meditation and realization within me.
yes. So yeah, that's true, right? Tough times, okay? And we've seen that. But miracles happen, okay? You just don't give up, okay? Because it can't be like that. You don't give up, you keep on going, and then you eye for the goal. Like, what do you really want, right? So all these blocks, all these obstacles, you don't
Yes,
you ignore them, right? And then you look at the ones that you want, and that's the one that it's gonna make you really persevere, right?
right.
Okay, so this next question, um, if you're really sleeping well at night, that means you're not really thinking of your goals, right? But this
Right.
question, what keeps you awake at night?
I'm always awake at night. My husband and I really don't sleep regularly, especially when we're just starting. You can see my husband always awake and thinking, uh, our future, our children, and thinking about our what lies ahead, like that, and thinking about what business is good for us, and what business he will put up. It's always thinking uh, our future, and I always see him awake, and perhaps he'll just sleep for 2 hours or like that. And then in the morning, he will come up in an idea, and we have a new business and a new company. He's always like that until now. Until now.
Wow, so I'm sharing his picture now. Okay? So look at him. Really, what is this one? Can you tell
Wow.
me
It
about
is, yes, my husband is a court of the table. It is an MDRT, which means $1 million round table. It is a prestige club worldwide, wherein he is a qualified member. Okay, it is a financial consultancy, or here in the Philippines, it's an insurance agency. And if for you to be an court of the table or MDRT, you should have at least $1 million
Wow,
income for the
wow.
whole year. Oh,
$1 million. Wow.
it took a lot of that should be uh,
How many
you
people?
can you can just imagine how hard he works.
Oh my gosh, yeah. I remember Bernard then. His name is Bernard Abril, right? Because
Yes,
we lived in one house before. So when they were just starting, we were in the same house, okay?
yes.
And I would see him really wake up in the morning, come late at night, and I said, "What is he doing? Like, why is he always like at night, late and early in the morning?" And he's very simple guy, okay? Very down
Yes,
to earth,
very.
very humble. You wouldn't even think he earns millions, okay?
Oh,
Very right? So I'm like, oh my God. I said, look at this guy. I said, here's my idol because he's younger than me, but his mind is very mature. Like he doesn't stop thinking of ways to be better, right? Even
yes,
though he already has something, he won't stop. Like actually, right now, I think he now. When we went home in the Philippines, I think in 2016, he just bought a property to turn into a cemetery, right?
yes, yes. Memorial Garden.
Memorial Garden, yes.
Yes.
I'm like, oh my gosh. So now I said, now I can buy a land from you in case you go home, right? So, so that's Bernard. Okay. Okay. Next question. Let me just
Yes.
stop sharing. All right. Stop share. Okay. Here's my next question. Um, what are your success habits? You and Bernard.
Oh, that is success habits.
Mhm.
Uh, so just like what I've said, your question before earlier, we don't sleep. Okay, and first in the morning when we wake up, okay, we always had a breakfast with the family and talk about anything with our daughters and sons, and with the family. We just talk anything, and it's just normal. Okay, and after that, um, uh, we have that routine. It has become a routine. Okay, nobody told us what to do, but that is just our routine because we want to maintain what we have today. So after we ate breakfast, and then uh, I just go to my office, and then uh, he will do rounds uh, to different areas where our businesses are located. So he'll do rounds, and after that he will come back in the office, and after office, and he will do some rounds again to the other offices, and and uh, like that until evening. And evening, when he's tired, he'll do some enjoyment, like playing something or anything that will loosen up his tight work during the day.
Because I remember you love traveling, you love
Yes.
eating, you love going to casinos.
Sometimes. But we always love going to bars, and we unwind
Mhm.
and listen to good music and share some stories during the day.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you don't forget, you know, work hard, but you gotta play hard, right? Because
Yes.
don't, you're gonna get crazy.
Yes.
Crazy. Working, 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 and you get burned out. Okay. All right. Next question. Okay. So this is a really nice question. What personality trait should every leader have?
Oh, personality trait. Okay, perhaps if you are if you are a good leader, you should have a I think empathy on your employees. Okay, and you should have leadership by example. You know, I remember one time when we were just starting in our first company uh, during the year
What first
2000.
company? What was your first company, by the
Our
way?
first company is the BPA Management Services. It is a marketing arm which processes loans for public school teachers.
Mhm.
Okay, so we put up that first company. I just want to have a little background of our company, why we put that up. Okay, he was before that he was a manager from a bank, and then it was, I think, a rural bank, and the rural bank have to merge with the savings bank. So two banks were merged, and then the product which offers their department, the product which offers their department will be dissolved. And
Mhm.
so I think 10 of his employees will be laid off,
Oh,
and that was during 2004. It was Christmas time,
wow.
and I saw him. He was very sad, and he was
Well,
very low. So I said, what's wrong? And then he said, I cannot tell my employees that uh, on New Year's Day they don't have a job anymore. Yes, they will lose their job because of the merging. And so he was thinking of uh, ha- putting up a company that serves the same product wherein their company uh, dissolved.
mhm.
And so he continued, and he assigned me. So I need your help. He said, I need your help to build this company. And so you know, I prepared all the documents, and lined up to the municipality to apply for the business permit and all, you know, lining up for a half day, for many hours, just to put up that company. And so he explained it to his staff that, yeah, the about situation. And in 2005, we put up our first company, the BPA Management Services. So in short, we put up the company together with the employees. So we were all
Wow.
part. So until now, we since 2005 until now, we're still together, the original
Wow.
employees, and uh, we are still together. They are still here. Because they are part of us. They are all we consider them as family. So that begins the first company. It became successful, although at first it was so hard because nobody knew what is BPA management services. Nobody knew uh, until the until we worked for that, because our purpose is very meaningful. It is for the reason that establishing it with our staff and helping also the teachers who needed loan for a very low interest rates. Okay, and so the company started up. And what's the question again?
But that was the question. What is what is a good leader? Like, what
Yes.
personality trait should every leader have? And I think what you explained about that is every leader should treat their subordinates not as subordinate but as a family,
Yes,
right?
and yes, exactly. And additional, it is leadership by example. You know, before we have our own company, I used to work in a private company, and I used to uh, when before perhaps I'm a little not not that not that type of leadership. By example, there was once uh, this utility man. Uh, I want to get the I just want to get the stapler which is just in front of me, and I asked for my utility. Can you reach that for me? And Bernard saw that. He said, "Don't do that again. If you
Mm.
can do it by yourself, do it by yourself."
Yeah.
And that was the first. And whenever I can I did when I have something to do, I do it by myself so that our staff can see it, and that is perhaps the big contribution where Bernard helped me how to be a leader by example.
Yes, I agree with that. Okay, so because as a leader, you don't consider yourself as the boss. Okay, right?
Yes,
So you gotta be a leader. You gotta know everything. Okay, like
yes,
you're gonna be the janitor. You're gonna be the secretary. You do everything. Okay.
yes,
That's
yes,
what I learned too. Because as a leader, you don't you lead by example. Like you don't tell them what to do, but you show them what to
yes.
do. Right?
Yes, and it is a combination of the democratic and the laissez-faire type of leadership, wherein you consider uh your staff as a team, and
Mhm.
they have a voice in the company.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yes,
All right, next question. Okay,
yes.
so this one. I don't know who inspires you, but whose career inspires you, and who's that person and why?
Oh, perhaps I'm inspired because of my of my experiences before. But my husband before he told me something about uh, his role model in business. I think her name. I don't know eh, uh, details about her, but her name is Loida Lewis. It's
Mhm,
Loida Nicholas Lewis. I think she's from Sorsogon, and she's the first Filipina who passed the bar exam, if I'm not mistaken.
mhm,
And I think she's in the US now, and she's very successful.
mhm.
And my husband always um, have inspiration, telling that perhaps I'll ask him about more about her more.
What does she do, basically?
Pardon?
What does she do?
I think she's more of a investor and a business head of companies like that. And recently, I think she wants to buy a bank here in the Philippines.
Okay. So what is it that inspired you about her?
From rags to riches. He's all. She is also from a poor family
Mhm,
from Sorsogon, and uh, uh, she she studied well and persevere
mhm.
in order for her to reach what she is today.
That's nice. Yeah. So we learn from people, that they
Yes,
they weren't born like that, right?
yes. Perhaps you can Google her. Her name is Loida Nicolas Lewis.
Lloyda Nicolas Lewis. Okay, also
Yes,
from her, right?
yes.
All right. Oh, that's great. Okay, I thought I was your inspiration. I'm just kidding.
Of course you are.
When I came here, I remember that you were still like in school teaching, right? And you would
Yes,
ask me like you were so you were done with the school because there's a lot of people that are talking back at you. They're talking
yes,
stuff, right? But you're like, I wanna do something else. And I remember you telling you come here in the U.S. and be
yes,
and good
yes.
to come here.
Yes, I already applied there in Texas and passed my resume.
Yeah, just need it done, or else,
Yes,
you won't be able to like to have those businesses, right? Good thing.
yes,
God has
yes,
a plan for you there, right? And
yes,
I remember telling you, I said, well, I said, why are you working for a school? Why don't you have your own school? Remember I told
yes,
you? And
yes,
what did you do, right? What did you do
yes.
after that?
That that exactly what I did.
Yeah, she started her own school. I'm like, oh my
Yes.
God, listen to me. And she's like, one time I also said, well, I said, I want to have a business like, like a bar or a restaurant, and then there's like people singing. Guess what she did? Right?
Yes.
Oh, so I have a bar. Comedy bar, right? So, I
Yes.
said, everything that I want, like she's doing it. All my dreams
You're
are.
my inspiration.
And remember, I also told you, I said my husband also wanted like investing, like, lending money. And that's what they
Yes.
did. Right? That's what all the companies were thinking, right? They
Yes.
made deal.
Yeah.
And
You
yeah,
are you are the plan and we are the action.
yeah, they're the ones that really executed all the ones that we've been thinking about. Right? Well, that's why also they're my inspiration. Okay. But anyway, are you reading a book, Cheryl?
No, I don't read books. I just Googled and read the newspaper.
You're like me. I'm not more on books.
Yes.
I'm more on YouTube, right? Go on YouTube, like the quick. I said I
Yes.
don't have time to read, but I'll read the book if someone tells me to read it, like a homework, right? But
Yes.
usually, I don't like wasting, not really wasting my time reading books, but I like something that's quick,
Yeah.
right?
Yes. Yes.
I think you're also like that. So see, but it's not really like when you read the book, then you're gonna be successful. No, okay? You gotta be like, maximize your time, right?
Yes.
But one of the things I think I'm reading right now is the book 4DX. Okay, I think this one. I heard about this book, Four Disciplines of Execution. I don't know if you're reading that book. That's a good read. Okay, so, but yeah, that's the book I'm reading right now. Okay. Let me ask the next question. Okay,
Yes.
let me see. So, if you weren't a business owner, okay, what career would you like to explore?
Oh, perhaps I'll be a singer.
You'll be an
Or,
entertainer.
yes, a recording artist like that, and some maybe in the entertainment industry.
Yeah, mind you, yes, Sheryl, when she was little, we trained her. I think she's gonna be thankful for us because whenever she's little, we will tell her, "Hey, you need to join this amateur singing contest."
Yes. Oh.
Practice her many times, me and my husband, and she would just like sing. I'm like, "Oh my God, this is like a future singer someday," because she really has the voice. Okay.
You always make me sing in stage.
Yes, we push her. We push her hard, okay? Because me, I'm a singer, but I'm not really good as her. Okay, I try hard.
Oh.
Yeah, but her voice really has the quality. She's soprano. Me, I'm like my voice is so low, right? Remember that? So yeah, so that's why I said she's really like a great singer. Okay, so
Wow.
one time watch her video singing. Okay, and that's why we also started our family choir, right?
Yes.
Our choir is called the 33 AD choir. Okay, so she's our soprano. I was the alto. My husband is the tenor,
Tenor.
and what's her gosh, our sister.
Brother-in-law is a bass.
Yeah, Jocelyn, our older sister, is also soprano too, I think.
Two. Two.
And Irene, our other sister, is alto too, right? I'm
Yes.
alto one.
We have complete voices.
Yeah, so remember singing in the church, and then they would just see like four people singing, I think, right? And they
Yes,
were,
but different voices.
wow, but they hear a lot of voices. I remember that. So that was really great memory. Okay.
Yes.
Now let's go to our last question for tonight.
Okay.
Oh, well, see, it's not that nerve-wracking, right? You were nervous all the night,
Oh,
okay? Like just casual talking. Okay, so
okay.
here, I want you to talk more about. I'm gonna show this. this slideshow, okay, and I'm gonna present this one, and I want you to talk about the pictures that they see, okay? So let me just play from the current. This one, talk about this.
Okay, this is our new school, the ABASI or AB Advanced Colleges Incorporated, which is we will start or we will in operation at present, but we will start our class on August. It's a new school, and this ABMSC is 5 years in operation. Okay, it started sometime in 2015 and still growing.
Awesome, okay. Let me.
Yes, it is a Montessori school, and that is an AB Advanced Colleges. We offer free tuition fee.
Wow.
Yes, for this school year, we offer free tuition fee and school shirts and free tablets for so that the students will not have a hard time in online class.
Wow, and that's a great mission, right? Especially the
Yes.
poor people in the Philippines. I know school is very expensive, but in the Philippines, if you don't have money, it's like, so how will you go to school, right?
Yes.
So, at least, they do that.
Yes, this school is part of our sort of sharing our blessings because during my high school days, I was also a scholar. Okay, and we're just sharing the blessings. Uh, Actually, this is a Montessori school, but the fee is very low. It is affordable. They only pay the miscellaneous and um, uh, our mission is for the students who cannot afford the private school
Hmm.
with a quality education, still quality education.
Wow, that's a great mission. Thank
Yes.
you for doing that. I wish I'm in the Philippines. I can just send my kids to your school.
Yes.
All right, and this is your building, right? Which is
Yes.
located where?
At the Matatalib, Tarlac City, Philippines.
Hmm. Yeah,
Yes.
okay. So when I went there in 2016, I had a vacation. They were still building this school. It wasn't there yet.
Yes.
Okay. And this is the one if you see it on the side, right?
Yes. The
Okay.
site.
It's close to an irrigation.
Mhm.
Okay, what is this one? Oh, the one on the left side, what's that?
Yes, that's my salon. It is the hair technique salon.
Gosh.
We have a promo. We have a promo now. The 30% on hair colors.
I wish I'm there. I don't
Yes.
really have my hair done here in America because it's very expensive. Okay.
Yes, I
And
know.
so
Yeah.
every time I go home, go on vacation, that's where I have my hair done. Because I get out. Right? So hopefully I get to
Yes.
go in 2000 next year.
Yes.
Okay.
Next year we'll do your hair.
Yes, everything.
Yes.
And of course, I think, what is this one?
Okay. That is, I think, the webinar, the Christian Life Seminar, part of
Couples, right?
yes, a seminar. Yes.
So she's
It's
also
like
part of Couples for Christ, but this one is in Canada, right?
yes.
Yeah, even though they're busy, they make time, okay, to join organization about our faith. Okay.
Yes.
All right. And this is your summer vibes. Well,
Yes.
look at those hair.
This is
Gorgeous.
one of my branch in the Interlac in Capas is
Mhm.
B Technic Salon.
How many branches do you have?
We have three.
You have three. So
Three,
what
yes.
one is in Matatalayib, one is in Capas, and one is where?
Two in Capas.
Two in Capas.
Yes.
So great. So maybe hopefully in the future you're gonna have more, okay, in different
Yes.
parts of the country. Maybe in Texas, okay? Let's open a salon in Texas.
Yeah.
I can be the manager. I'll quit my job, right?
that okay, that is Hair Technique Salon here in Matatalaib.
During the COVID. Yeah, are you still doing this one? No, not no
Yes. Of course. Still.
all the years.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Yes.
Wow.
It is a
You're
requirement, part of the
like nursing
protocol.
doctors. You wouldn't think you're in a salon. And look at this, another product.
Yes.
Salon.
Okay.
What is this one?
Again, it is that is the subdivision in one of town here in Tarlac, the Paniki Tarlac
Mhm.
subdivision. Our first subdivision.
So how many subdivisions do you have now?
Okay, let me just count. One, two, three, uh, s- five.
Wow,
Five.
five. Where are your subdivisions? So one is in Capas, right?
Yes, one is in Cap. No, one is in Paniki and one in San Miguel. We have perhaps three and two in La Paz, Tarlac. Oh, and one in Victoria. Six. That's
Wow.
all I know. That's all I know for now, because
Maybe your the Bernard has extra,
yes, yes,
because usually he does. Okay, he does like
yes,
extra stuff, and then you're just gonna be surprised. Oh, you
yes.
own that place? I didn't know that. It,
That's all I know for now.
doesn't really talk much, okay? But
Yeah.
he just action, right? Does action.
Yes.
Oh, that's the end of my slideshow. Is there anything else you want to share about all the things that you're doing and things that you've been putting up in Tarlac?
Okay. Perhaps I just invite them, the people in Tarlac, to come and visit our salon. Uh, just try our salon and in our subdivision. Please buy, please buy very low cost of lots. And in Moncada, Tarlac, okay, I'm inviting you to visit the BP Abril Memorial Garden at a
Mhm.
very low prices also. We have installment basis. And here in Tarlac, we also have the in our office, the BPA Management Services is still existing now. And I just want to tell everybody that in every challenges that we always have the Lord who is guiding us. And all we have to do is just ask for His help.
If they
And
contact you, Madam Sheryl, okay, what phone number do they need to contact you?
okay, my number is flashed on in my Facebook on all our companies. It is 0639338250828. And
Okay,
just
and also
visit my page.
gonna post it here too on this live YouTube, okay? On the messages, I'm gonna post it there too, okay? All the links and all the information because if you need something, okay, you wanna inquire about whatever we talked about today, okay, you need help with anything like being, an entrepreneur because here's a successful lady, okay, who went from rags to being successful, right? Talk about, ask questions about how to start, all those back office, and how to really make it in being an entrepreneur. Okay, and I learned from her too because right now I'm starting to be an entrepreneur. Okay, at the same time working also full time because my future
Yes.
is to become an entrepreneur. Okay, so yeah, so I'm gonna post all of that stuff, but. Anyways, thank you so much, my sister Sheryl. It's nice
Thank you.
talking to you. It's very, really, what do you call this? Wonderful how what technology can do, right? I'm here in Austin
Yes.
and you're in the Philippines and we are here live doing YouTube, sharing our story, right? Anyways, for
Yeah.
all of you who are here, thank you so much for listening to us. And I hope there's a next segment of this talk show, right? Maybe next time I'm gonna talk about somebody else, maybe one from our family again, okay?
Yeah.
And share some, thoughts and ideas that can help people. Okay?
Yes.
So, bye for now,
Thank
everybody.
you.
Okay, okay. Enjoy your day and God bless.
Thank you. Bye, everybody.